Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expeditions. In this video, we'll be talking about abstract chain. It has become basically the most interesting blockchain from a user experience standpoint, especially we're going to be getting started out on it, not only towards the prospect of an airdrop, but towards the productivity it presents. In one place, whether on your mobile phone or on a desktop, via your browser, you can access all the applications and tokens associated with abstract chain. We'll be getting you started in the course of this video. I'll do another dedicated video for mobile users, but this video will apply whether you're a mobile user or a desktop user. I highlight mobile because the way abstract chain is structured, it has account abstraction embedded. So the very sign up process simply requires your email. Then a smart wallet is automatically created for you in the course of your sign up. So it's well posed for adoption for a Web 2 type of audience. Now, to fund your account is as simple as using any of the options here. Interestingly, it features Jumper Exchange, meaning that you can key into the Jumper Exchange airdrop in the course of funding your abstract account. We'll be using this method in the course of funding. Other options are centralized exchanges. Now, if you were to deposit funds using a centralized exchange, you have to withdraw via the ZK Sync Era route. Simply copy this deposit address, go to a centralized exchange that has an incorporation for ZK Sync Era, and then withdraw. I would assume that what you'll be withdrawing is ETH, but let's verify that very quickly. Yes, so the standard of the wallet is ERC20 standard. So, and you'll be withdrawing ETH. I believe that transaction fees on abstract chain is priced in ETH, although we cannot necessarily see it via the interface, until we attempt a transaction, because it's not the traditional method when you want to transact where you need to pull up your MetaMask. This is as interesting as can be. Anyway, we will find the full-fledged experience in the course of this video. So of course, if you're to use other funding options, you have the Coinbase option, MoonPay option. You can also send funds manually, but if you're to send fund manually, we would hope that you have funds on the abstract network already. So this applies if you want to send from one wallet to another within the abstract network. Let's leave that for now. So we'll focus on funding. And now if you click this link here, that's the best method to do it, because it will automatically populate your wallet address here. So your smart account will automatically be populated on Jumper, and you can use any wallet of choice. So this is my personal wallet connected to the Jumper exchange. This is a bridge aggregator. Then I'm going to be bridging from any EVM chain. By default, it's Ethereum, but I don't have funds on Ethereum, so I'm going to switch over to Optimism. I'll be bridging ETH. I believe it's best for ETH to be your entry point into abstract, assuming that's also the fee, the token in which fees are priced, but mostly because it's a popular token, and the likelihood that there is liquidity for a token like ETH on abstract is huge, compared to some random meme coin and stuff like that. So my point is, if you select some other token here and bridge that, some meme coin that's not popular, it may not have liquidity on abstract for you to exchange it or swap it when on abstract. So let's carry out this bridge transaction. I don't have much, I just funded a small amount for the sake of the tutorial. So let's go with this. Now, if you are into airdrops, then you may want to choose which route, if Layer 0 may have another airdrop, for example. Relay is always the cheapest option. I don't know if it will have an airdrop, but assuming there is not much disparity when it comes to fees. So for this one, but relay is slow for this, so it won't be relevant for this video. So I'll just leave the first option there for faster transaction. That will enable you interact with relay, which is a bridge, and jumper. Every bridge transaction on jumper earns you XP. Where jumper has an airdrop based on XP earned, then you'll be having an airdrop. Okay, so we would assume now that our wallet on Abstract is funded. I'll just refresh this. Now, I believe that funding your wallet will also... So we would assume that it's a bit delayed. I would have liked the funds to arrive so that we can start out, experimenting with the ecosystem. So find tokens you need and exchange with ease. So when you want to explore tokens, you can click on trade, which we'll be coming to later on. So interestingly, you can find tokens also by... Wow, there are opportunities here. These are new tokens launched on Abstract that I don't believe have gained much traction. And, as Abstract gains more traction, these are likely to improve in their overall value. Now, of course, not all the tokens are listed here. So for some, you may need a contract address. Okay, now, if you are familiar with doing due diligence on your own, you can get contract addresses from Dex Screener. There is already an entry on Dex Screener for the Abstract chain. So it's not... In the last 24 hours, volume overall when it comes to tokens on Abstract is 8.1 million. But Abstract is a very young chain. Now, you may find tokens of interest here. If that's the case, then you can look for it via contract address. I don't want to feature any token here, that may not be safe. Now, those that are featured directly here, it's likely that they are, going to be safe. But you don't have the luxury of so many tokens on the list. There are just 10. Okay, so when I fund my wallet, I will likely be getting some of these tokens, especially the lower cap ones. I'll do some due diligence. Let's click and see if there's a token page leading you to their socials and all that. Okay, not in this case. Okay, so that's on the token side. We will experiment with... okay, so my balance now exists. We will experiment with buying a token just to show you how that works. It wouldn't require MetaMask any longer. So let's go for one that is... Now, I'm not saying you should get this, but I'm just going for one that is the lowest cap here. This also looks good, but let's just get this. Now, before that, I don't know if this interactions will already earn you XP. So let's complete the onboarding process. I'll go to rewards. So here, to unlock rewards, you have to connect your X account. So let's do that first, so that if points are earnable through trades, you'll be earning that. Authorize app. Okay, so congrats, you have linked your Twitter, you've unlocked rewards and much more. I'm already following on Twitter, continue. Okay, so we're brought here. This is interesting, quite engaging, and I already have some badges to claim. So these badges, it looks like social, mostly social. This is likely badges related to Twitter. This is Discord. This perhaps governance. I'll do a dedicated video about this. Let's attempt to claim this. So connecting X and following, funding your account. So funding your account, you have this badge as well. Okay. Then you can connect a Discord to get XP boost. So you want to do this as well. Okay, let's assume I have the correct Discord on this PC. Congrats, you have linked. Okay, let's join the Discord. This is the most seamless experience I've seen, for a blockchain. That's the reality. Like, if someone was just to start out on with their Web3 journey, besides abstract, they would struggle, lose funds and all that. This is as seamless as can be. So I've joined, and that's all for now. So let's continue. So I did that to get a multiplier. I'll do a dedicated video on the airdrop side. So it says earn additional XP by verifying your holdings in our Discord. Wow, and linking your Discord to your account. So you actually get the bonus when you not only join the Discord and all that, you have to link your Discord to your account. Wow, you also get a multiplier if you're a Pengu holder. So Pengu plans to have a significant tie in with abstract in the near future, but for now, enjoy extra XP every week based on your tier. So that will mean bridging your Pengu to your Pengu to abstract. Now, how would you do that? Let's quickly touch on that. Now, it's likely through this portal here, but instead you have to switch to this chain, and then your Pengu will be shown here. If you have Pengu, no, you click on Solana. You have to disconnect this and connect your Solana. Okay, so here you connect your Phantom with the wallet that has your Pengu, then you can bridge it. So I'll do that actually, because you definitely want that multiplier, especially if you have like low principal or equity, then it's needed. And it's best to start out early with the multiplier. Assuming I had the multiplier, say 10 2x, my 30 XP earned here will amount to 60. Okay, so multiply. This badge is awarded to users who play at least one round of multiplier. View details. Okay, so likely this will apply when we have a multiplier. Now, not to digress too much, let's claim this. Okay, not to digress too much, let's quickly look at okay, linking your Discord. Some people may have difficulty with this, so let's see if we can resolve this, or I will do another video about this. Earn additional XP by verifying your holdings in our... Okay, so this may also be tied to this. Okay, so there may be no need to bridge your Pengu over based on what I'm seeing. As long as you verify it with the Discord. Okay, so we've connected Discord here. So to verify assets, so you see here it says verify Pengu. So we may not need necessarily to bridge the Pengu over. And this one may want to buy, I don't think I have up to 888. So at least, one may want to buy at least one, the basic tier if you can't afford more. So let's quickly see that. Pengu has dipped in valuation, by the way. So for the basic tier, maybe more affordable at the moment. So this is 1,356. So this may not apply if you don't have the means to purchase this many Pengu, then that multiplier may not apply to you. So you need at least 1,356. Okay. So assuming you had that, then you would use Collabland. So that is not referring to your smart wallet. It's the wallet that is holding your Pengu. You know, if you connect it here, considering you've connected your Discord already to the abstract portal, it will sync it. So that's that. Currently supports Solana, Ethereum, and abstract. So yes, I have not looked into exporting your smart wallet from the abstract chain. You know, that's also an option where you extract it or export it to your MetaMask, but I don't think that's necessary to do. Now, as for okay, so it says by using abstract, live streaming, and more. So using abstract, we would assume that trading, for example, is one used for abstract. So let's go back to that swap situation to show you how it's looking like. So I'm just going to use half an amount of this to buy. Okay, so the fee is not expensive. This will also not pull up your MetaMask. This is smart account abstraction, still in its evolutionary stage. And anyway, that's the epitome of this is basically abstract chain. So I've got that. I can also send, you know, if I so desire. So you may end up wanting to get a domain on the abstract chain. For that, you will need to go to Discover and look for applications to interact with. So I believe that all these spotlighted ones, you know, maybe they are the ones that will give you points. You can target the tokenless ones amongst them. So let's look at this. And hopefully it actually goes out of it. I thought it would open within abstract. That would have been nice. Let's look at this. Predict, earn, repeat with Myriad. So I'll have to do another video about this. So interactions with all these platforms will work towards earning XP. You know, based on my experience, what I see that earns points, I will be revealing. I'll focus on tokenless projects, by the way. This, I believe, is tokenless. So I'll likely explore this, although it has to do with X, engagement on X. So I'd explore all this in another video. We've done basic use of abstract for the moment. Now, interacting with streams, I don't know if that will give you XP. So maybe tipping and all that. Let's send a tip here. This is just for a test, so wow, as interesting as can be. The most interesting chain. Now imagine if you can develop applications with ease right here without no code, basically. And it's looking like they're aiming towards that, because here it says my apps, tools. So you see, start building an abstract, clone example repositories. Wow. The mission is as grand as can be. You know, one may not see it, but I see it. Wow. I would explore this in some other video, as exciting as can be. So that's about it for this video. A good start. Next video will be more about, you see, you can even claim this, but what is this about? Wow, we didn't really see. Okay, so who trade on the portal at least once? Okay, so for this one, starting early will be of relevance. It looks like it's tier based as well. So after 10,000 XP is reached, another tier will be reached. And okay, so there's more a breakdown. It's obvious how you earn. Where possible, if someone is able to explore, possibilities as a dev using the tools they provided, that may be giant. Okay, more to come in another video. To conclude, go to Airdrop, see and subscribe to Airdrop reminders. I believe I'll add this to Airdrop C. I'm reforming the site to feature 100 solid airdrops. I was supposed to complete it by the end of January, but some health issues came about, but I'll be working on it very quickly. So there will be a publication for abstract chain here, which I'll be iterating over time. It will feature this video and additional content. So I'm filling it with 100 of these very soon. So subscribe to Airdrop reminders. Once that's ready, I'll be sending an email to that effect. At the moment, it's disorganized, but there are still a lot of airdrops on there. You can contact me using this contact form or the Telegram group chat, which I've recently added. You'll find it in the description. Stay awesome, take action. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials.